Good morning. I apologize for being late. It has been a fairly crazy morning. As you know, besides the fact that I have two young children, one's 4 and one's 7, my wife is also home. She injured her foot this past weekend. Thankfully, nothing's broken, but they got her on crutches and in a boot. So she can't get around like she normally does, which, you know, is a drag. So got up and making breakfast and getting everybody situated, and now I'm finally situated. We can start Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 2, this is the PSP version, so it's got a little bit updated graphics, whatnot. It's a little bit different than most of the other Final Fantasies as far as the combat system's different. The more you get hit, the quicker your maximum hit points goes up. The more magic you use, stronger it becomes, but the weaker your physical attacks become, and vice versa. They also have a keyword system where you memorize keywords and then you use it, and it changes people's dialogue when you talk to them. That's a little bit different. And then, if my memory's correct, Final Fantasy 3 pretty much goes back to how all the Final Fantasies are. They kind of ditched this system after that because it didn't really go over well with a lot of people. I think they were just experimenting with something different, and then they decided that, you know, it wasn't working, so they went back. Just need to get a matching boot for the other side, and she'll be balanced. Seriously, though, I hope she heals up fast. She is a tough, stubborn, strong, independent woman. She will definitely make it. All right, so I'm still eating breakfast myself, so please forgive me if you notice that I'm going down. I'm having a bowl of cereal, something quick and easy. All right, let's see here. I always like to play the intro the first time, so that's what we're going to do. Like in horror movies, y'all, the girl always falls over when she's running away. Yeah. With the stereotypical girl. Yes, the S is sarcasm. Now, see, there's other women, sort of like mine. In this scenario, she would have been gone. She would have left your ass behind. You'd be like, well, where is she? She's gone. All right, controller, what are we doing here? All right, there we go. We want English. Find names. I think we're just gonna keep their names. Follow the story, and that way I don't have to rethink up names. A long-lived peace. Is at an end. Easier to keep their names for when you're looking up strategy guides too, yeah. The Emperor of Palamecian has begun his campaign for world conquest. I'm not sure what the first part was. Rebel army arose in the kingdom of Fynn to thwart the Emperor's plan. The rebels' castle fell to an all-out assault by the Empire. I hope he's a good fighter. Left with little choice, the rebels withdrew to the remote town of Altair. More youths from Fynn also found themselves fleeing the Imperial forces. They had lost their parents at the hands of the Empire, but their escape wasn't over. Gotta be a speed reader. Alright, here we are. I don't think we have any magic. Nope, we're just gonna do all-out attack. Spoiler alert, it doesn't really matter what you do. The party was defeated. Maybe it was meant for older hardware where the people doing the remake had ADD, yeah. But where's Leon? Leon has disappeared. Will he live? He will. I sense a strong life force within him. He should regain consciousness soon. We found them like this on the escape from Fynn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was already too late. His life is not in danger. This sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. Of course. We'd best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for us. The Empire is allowed to complete the dreadnought they're building in Bofsk. Their attack will begin in earnest. We cannot sit idly by and watch. We must act. Now he wakes up. Where am I? Leon? Maria? Guy? Where are you? There they are. Firion, you're alive. I thought you'd... I'm fine, Maria. You alright too, Guy? Wait, where's Leon? Princess Fynn saved us, but Leon not here. I see. Don't worry, I'm sure he's okay. So, you've regained your strength. Very good. Your life force is strong indeed. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there is something I must ask of you. Please allow us to join the rebel army. I could never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. You would only be throwing your lives away. You should return to your homes. But we have no homes. Not anymore. The Imperials attacked and our parents... I am truly sorry, but even so, this changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. If you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay here in Altair. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. The password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Fynn. It represents our hope for a future that flourishes in both strength and beauty. But what will become of Fynn now? I've heard that the Empire's captives have been taken there and suffer even as we speak. Maria, your brother Leon is missing, is he not? Possible that he's being held in Fynn as well. The Fynn is far too dangerous now. The Emperor's beasts still stalk the streets. Gaining entrance to the city will not be easy. The man at my right is Minwu, the white wizard who tended your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may be of some assistance. I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. You will begin your journeying to Fynn. That is the first step towards realizing your fate. You've wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. You can learn much of value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart for Fynn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at a sanctuary. Should one of you fall before you reach Fynn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. The port of Paloon lies not far east of here, but a lake separates us, so you won't be able to reach the town without a canoe. Heading to Fynn, are we? It's not my place to tell you what to do, but I'd reconsider if I were you. It's a dangerous place to be, you see. The city is crawling with the Empire's monsters. To the north lies a small village called Gatria? Judging by the look of you, you'd be lucky to make it that far. Before you go anywhere, I suggest you visit the room with the sigil that saved your life. There you'll find people who can teach you a thing or two about adventuring. I think you're going to need all the advice they can spare. This is the Rebel Army's war room. Let's see. Bad thing is it's also on relatively slow. Broadsword buckler, bow and clothes. axe, and leather armor. Nobody has any magic. This is the king's bedchamber. His Majesty was sorely wounded in the flight from Fynn. He's been resting here for some time now. Same thing. An arrow struck me in the back during the battle, leaving me in this state. Perhaps I really have grown old. My daughter Hilda now serves as regent. You should speak with her. This must be her room. In the rebel hideout in the town of Altair. Sorry about that. Princess Hilda fled here when Fynn was sacked. He's doing a remarkable job of leading the rebel army while His Majesty recovers. Gordon, the Prince of Ashan, is hiding out here in Altair. I don't know what happened, but something has made him lose faith in himself. Hey, we got a potion. Didn't pay attention in the options. Is there a message speed or similar to adjust speed of those auto messages or the typing effect? There is message speed. I got it on second from slow, but I don't know. This might just be the message speed of like the conversations that I have to click the button for. Probably not for like the opening. I think that's the typing speed, yeah. I'm Paul, greatest thief in all the world. They've yet to invent the loot I can't burgle or steal. Imperial coffers have kept my purse fat with gilling. I never steal from the rebels, you can be sure of that. My home was in Fynn too. I can't even go home now that the Empire has occupied the city. The opening felt scripted to the video, and they had it at like 120 words per minute, yeah. This is the town of Altair. The Imperial forces haven't been deployed this far out yet. I suppose it's only a matter of time, though. We have the inn. How expensive. 0 gil. Oh, that's the other thing I didn't mention. The cost of the inn depends on how hurt you are. So in this case, I'm not hurt at all. It doesn't cost nothing. Now, how they decide that, you know, if one person's hurt and the others are not, I'm sure it's like a percentage or something. My name is Gordon. I was once a prince of Kashan. Now I'm nothing but a coward. My brother Scott fell in the battle. I abandoned my kingdom and fled. But you've asked to take up arms in the struggle. I'm so afraid Hilda will turn me away that I haven't even asked her. I've been stalling here. I'm just a spineless coward. Go ahead, laugh. I deserve it. Do you have any money? Or alright, removes curses, amnesia, toad, stone. And then you go over here and you talk to him. And they got potion, high potion, eye drops, and antidote. And then you go over here and talk to him. Phoenix down, ether, cottage, and elixir. Probably party total HP versus HP lost as a percentage of max in cost. They also factor magic. Yeah, I'm sure magic too, yeah. This must be the sanctuary. If somebody dies, he gets knocked out. Paul's a skilled thief, but don't worry, you can trust him. He only steals from the Imperials. That's good to know. Alright, we got the magic store. Deals fire damage, lightning damage, deals ice damage, and restores hit points. Now see, this is the thing. My memory's correct. Every single one of them can learn magic. There's no specific... You decide what you want to do. Who does what. So the magic will affect your physical attack. So, let's see, 150. Any caveats with magic in this one? Only 3 spells per level, but 4 total spells per level. My understanding is no. My memory's correct? No, you can have as many spells as they sell. You're not limited. Kobold, the fellow over in that weapon shop, is one fine blacksmith. He is. I don't want you getting halfway through and saying you didn't know there was another spell to buy. Yeah. I think something's been bothering him lately, though. Yeah, it would have been nice to have full life and flare on the last one. But hey, we still won. What could you want with me? I'm just an old man. The geezer act is just a cover. My name's Tobel, and I'm the best darn blacksmith in the rebel army. Alright. We got knife, we got staff, javelin, broadsword. So, Guy, he doesn't need anything. And Firion doesn't need anything. It's up to what I want to give Maria. She's currently got a bow, which is probably better. It all depends on what kind of class you want to make them, though. So, you can make her a warrior. His bow, she can attack from the rear. I'm not sure about the spear. He wasn't selling any armor. Is there a separate armor store? There is. Alright. definitely gonna have to do some leveling up. Alright, he's done. He's pretty much done at the moment. Okay, we can't equip the buckler because he would lose attack power. And it doesn't seem to increase his defense any. Need to get one more blow. Well, it would seem the buckler doesn't increase defense. It doesn't increase defense, and it doesn't, it decreases your attack. So my assumption is, you equip the shield, and it doesn't affect your stats, but it will help, you know, parry attacks occasionally. If you don't equip it, then I'm assuming you automatically hold your weapon with two hands, is my assumption. I don't really know how you could fight with a javelin with one hand, so. And the axe would depend on the axe. Alright, so that's the whole town. You can save whenever you want. Alright, let's go do some fighting. If I can get out of town. So you're going to spend a lot of time around this town, leveling up. Otherwise, you're going to die really quick. Don't you throw a javelin with one hand? You'd use it the same way, one-handed as a spear. Yeah, I mean, problem is if you throw it, then you lose it. And spear and shield is a valid tactic. Yeah, well that's true. Gladiators use a spear and a shield. She keeps missing, probably because people in the background. Let's see if she hits better now. Oh, we got a bug. Poisoned him. All right. Oh, and you also level up certain weapons, too. You know what? Do you equip the bow? Okay. We're gonna keep her with the bow. Funny how you run over the enemy corpses when you beat them. Yep. But see, another factor you can see, take a look at each character. I don't see a level number. They don't go up levels in this. They just strengthen their skill weapon, and their attack and stuff goes up as they fight. Levels are on jobs. There's no jobs in this. There's no jobs. This is it right here. Five guilds. I guess you could create jobs, but there's no actual job class system in this. So honestly, you could level them up on many things and kind of make them a jack of all trades. Yeah, it was an interesting experiment in leveling. Yeah. Let's see, we still got some in stock. Need one of these. Alright, so now we need to, obviously, you know, get stronger. I guess I can't really say level up. But we need more money, we need to buy items and magic. Now, one thing that's interesting is he's not poisoned anymore. So status effects apparently wear off at the end of battle. Need to hit yourself more before you can one-hit KO your own guys. Yeah. And see, that's the other thing you can do, is you can defend and let them hit you. And that should raise your hit points up. My understanding. Oh, we got ambushed, so we're going to get hit anyway. Maybe. That shield's working pretty good, ain't it? And the poison wore off. The evasion should be going up. Yeah. So I can defend. We'll heal him. I gotta keep in mind that he's poisoned here. Ah, he was a coward. Sword level up, shield up, hit points increased, strength's increased, stamina's increased, stamina. I think we can buy some items. You want this one? Alright, we got 5 potions. It's a little more annoying at the beginning of the game, leveling up, because you're so weak at the beginning. But once you start getting further on in the game, you don't really notice the different system all that much. At least not from what I remember. We got some goblins. not so different than the first one yet. Stay within 5 steps of town and grind, yeah. I need her to get more hit points. There's the shield. I don't know if I want her hit. I might have to put her in the front row. I can't do it in battle though. Ow, you suck. Fight in the woods. Guess we better kill him before he runs away. That way we're getting something. Oh, finally their hit points increased. By 5. Ow. We get some money. I think we can get some magic. Let's go get some magic. And you level up your magic too. And you can spread it. Doesn't matter what level it's at. You can spread. No, you can't spread the healing. At least not on the menu. A cure magic's good to have, because then you're not using all your potions. You can conserve your potions that way. When you're leveling up. Alright, controller. I think the cable probably running out. Gave him a chance to hit me. He missed. We're gonna move up a little bit. Airship. I don't know if... Let's see. Doesn't say if it lowers stats any. Excuse me. Weaker than the bare hands. How about that? I'm curious. Let's remove his weapons and let him fight with his fists. See what happens. I think he still hits harder with the axe. He was like 50 with the axe. Of course, you gotta level up your weapon too. I will be right back in a few minutes. Alright, sorry about that. Let's get back to leveling up. Their hit points. Alright. So I guess we should decide what kind of class we want to focus on. And then just do that and not deviate from it. Alright, so I'm thinking okay, so another thing, apparently you can't move them around. You can only go forward and backwards in their formation. So I can't put Guy where Maria is and Maria where Guy is. They're not giving me that option. There's my key terms. So I'm thinking, gonna make Firion sort of like a paladin kind of class. Gonna use sword and shield and white magic. Guy's gonna be warrior. He's not gonna use any magic. Maria. She's got white and black magic, so maybe I should do like a red mage kind of character with her. Need to get her some leather armor, but they don't sell it here. Alright, so they got that. He's got fire. Thunder. I guess we can go ahead and get Blizzard too while we're at it. Go to the item store. Alright. Have to hold up on the high potions. You do get poisoned in that every now and then. Alright. Now we're out of money. Alright, Paladin, Red Mage, Warrior. Not sure if she's going to be able to hit from the back row, though. Ooh, let's cross the bridge. Alright, we're going to move her to the front. Agility increased. Matter of fact, it's probably better to use magic than potions because you strengthen your magic the more you use it. Potions are like a backup if you don't have enough magic points. Or like I got God being a warrior, he's not gonna have magic. That'll make you jump a little bit sometimes. Well, we made it to Gatreya, however you pronounce it. It's the village of Gatreya. I'm gonna call it Gatreya. Fynn is just over there across the lake, see? Tune in, item, door. Imperial forces have occupied Castle Fynn. The gates are drawn and no one can enter. With Imperial troops and monsters roaming the streets, the city isn't any better off. There's a pub just on the outskirts of Fynn. When the Empire invaded, the barkeep didn't make it out in time. They say he's still working there, pouring drinks for the Imperials. Freya and Altair haven't fallen into the clutches of the Empire yet. Once the dreadnought is complete, nothing will be able to stop the Empire. Got new armor? We do, got leather armor now. Broadsword, axe, bow. Of course, bow is weak because we got rid of that. Axes would be stronger, but I don't really want them to use axes. More of a warrior type. Now, is there a magic store somewhere? Let's see. I hadn't seen any magic store. That leads out. I know it's annoying. We're going in and out, in and out. In item store. That's sanctuary if you die. I'm thinking it's just the item store. Alright, well, let's go to the item store. Phoenix Downs are expensive. Holy moly. Now we can, like, fight around here. There's an in and there. Oh shit. Oh, we're in a bad place. We are in a bad place. We are dead. We are live. We know not to go down there. Holy moly. Oh, how quick we died? Yeah, we can't take a 500-600 hit. At least it was painless, yeah. I'm not sure if we have a map. Let's see, that's bestiary. No map, at least not yet. Might have to find one. Be given one. There's Fynn up there. I think that's where ultimately we're supposed to go right now. Alright, so it would appear with melee attack, like his axe, I can't go any further than the second row. Or column, or whatever you want to call it. The middle. I can't attack the ones on the back. Probably with the bow you can. In battle, so you can learn magic. You learn it too. Outside of battle. See, it's got the meter there beside it. Every time I use it in or out of battle, that meter will move to some degree. So you don't necessarily have to do it in battle. Remember the other person mentioning it? Yeah, you don't have to heal in battle. Now maybe to increase your other stats like spirit and whatnot, maybe. But as far as the strength of the spell itself, it levels up, at least the healing magic does outside of battle. And now she should have fire too? Yeah, she's got fire too. Oh. Yay! Message was deleted. You are welcome to believe in whatever politician you want. Vote for whoever you want. No matter if I agree with you or not, I will say that. But yeah, we're going to try to leave politics out as much as possible. Because we don't want people fighting over their differences in views and opinions. Alright, fire 2. Might need to like level up some of the other spells too. We need to stay at the end. We've gone up levels, so our hit points is stronger, our magic is stronger. That's the weapon store. Excuse me. Who's in? Please come in. 30 gifts. Pleasant dreams. By 8 Phoenix down. But wow. Expensive to cure toad in stone. Only thing I've really found around here was something that casts poison. So, just a thing that popped in my head here. The gentleman who was speaking political when he came in. I have the chat set for subscribers only. Mainly because I was having issues with bots. A lot of bots were coming in and trolls were coming in. So I set it to subscriber only. Now, he came in and he said something political. Message was deleted. Not a big deal there. But my question is, did he subscribe since he was able to chat? Or is that broken on YouTube? I didn't get any kind of notifications. I mean, he could have subscribed anonymously. That's a thing on YouTube. I'll get subscribers sometime and I won't be able to thank them because they do it anonymously and it doesn't give me their name. It just says I have another subscriber. So either he subscribed anonymously or the subscriber only chat function is broken. And I'm only bringing that up really to figure whether or not it's broken or not. And if he did subscribe, I appreciate the subscription, and you are welcome. Let's just try to be unpolitical as much as possible. Only 2? I need more than 2. I'm guessing the only person that can answer that question would probably be Harry. But I have a feeling he didn't really come in to chat with us. I felt he just feeling he came in just to share his political beliefs, and then he probably disappeared. But Harry, if you are watching, did you subscribe to the channel? Your answer would let me know whether or not YouTube has a broken feature. And then I can report it to YouTube and see if they can fix it. saw the viewer count go 2 for a while, but back to 1 now. Can't trust it though. Those cloud numbers are broken. Yeah. I think I was talking to my wife about it. She was watching me one time, and it said that there was no viewers, but she was viewing. Potentially click subscribe just long enough to spread the political message, yeah, and then unsubscribe. And then probably give me a thumbs down, 10 to 1. Honestly, I don't really care for the whole like-dislike feature on YouTube. It won't update while you're watching most of the time. You need to refresh the whole page to see an updated number. Oh, okay. I was surprised just now to notice that it changed for me. I don't really care for the whole like-dislike thing. The intentions behind it are great, don't get me wrong. But you get trolls, and there are a lot of trolls on YouTube. They don't even watch your content, and they'll just give you a dislike. And that's really not fair, because you could have the greatest content in the world. And you're going to get a bad little mark because somebody disliked it. Honestly, in my opinion, if they're going to have some kind of like system, then it should just be like, thumbs up. So you either like it and you give a thumbs up, or you don't like it and you just don't watch it. Getting a little braver. Well, hit points should be going up, hopefully. Well, maybe not this battle, but sooner or later. Well, I can't really buy any new weapons or armor. Can't buy any magic, so I guess we can head towards Fynn. As long as the enemies are about the same. Oh, we've been ambushed. We gotta get Maria's hit points up. They're up to 100, she's still at 45. Alright, we're gonna save here. Boom. We can't talk to any of the guards, if my memory's correct. Here, we'll save it and we'll test it. Just as we've heard, the city's crawling with Imperial soldiers. We have to be careful, make sure not to get too close. Alright, so we're going to avoid the Imperial soldiers. Can't go to the end. There is monsters in the town. I think all the sanctuary, we can't go in the sanctuary. There's no weapon or armor personnel. There is supposed to be a bar somewhere. Or a bar. Now you can also use it on one, and I think it hits harder. There's a magic store, but nobody's working. Alright, where was the pub? There's the pub. Okay, I think I know how to get to it. Oh, he missed. Oh, no. I was thinking you go around the back. Okay. What's in here? It's like an empty house. I don't suppose you can loot barrels and such. It'd be nice if we could use this bed. See, nothing out of the ordinary. That's a hint for later. Must be a way to get to the pub. We want to go to the pub. Gotta get on the other side of the wall. Oh, look at all that. Let's not talk to them. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. These Imperials are as ill-bred as they come. Ah, you're with the rebels. You'll find a secret door in this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. What am I going to do? I've had it with this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down. So he was only working there to help this person out. Are you going to turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. I don't want them to take me alive. So you're rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I'm a prince of Kashan. Prince Scott, we were told you fell in the battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. I am, but not for much longer. I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. There's something you must tell my brother Gordon. Tell him I know he has great strength. He must learn to have more faith in himself. I also have a message for the king. Tell him the reason Fynn fell so quickly is that Count Borgin betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. There's one more thing. Tell Hilda that I love her. No, don't deliver that last message. The confessions of a dying man, they would only bring her pain. My brother, Leon, have you heard of him? I'm sorry, but I have not. I wish I could be of more help. Here, I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it will be of use. Maybe it's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. You'll excuse me, I just need to rest, just for a little while. When you die in this, you get beamed up. You obtain Scott's ring. Hey, Cellar Door, how's it going? I should have told you that Final Fantasy II on PSP isn't a game to be wandering around in. Your group got jumped today. Yeah. Yep, by some bombs. That's okay. We will get revenge sooner or later. Once we get the mithril weapons, then we'll clean the town out. Wow. We get in the castle? Nope. Ambush! We got some decent money. Let's see. Let's go over here. Buy another Phoenix down. Let's buy another Phoenix down. Why not? Crap, sorry, that was wrong button. It was an okay message. Something about repeating what you said, Rufus. Okay. I think we're gonna have to beat up on Maria a little bit. Try to get her hit points up. I will be back in a few minutes. Okay. Alright, so, I think I might have the Game Boy Advance version, but I haven't really played it. I played the PlayStation 1 the most, and now I'm playing this. PlayStation 1, I want to say, is the same as far as the question of magic and whatnot goes. When you cast a healing magic outside a battle, it does level up your magic. That particular spell. Okay. Now, as far as whether or not it will increase your magical stats outside a battle, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know, but the spell will get stronger. And when your magic goes up a level, apparently the magic cost does too. Maybe we should talk to Gordon first. Healing outside of battle increases stats in PSP version. That's not exactly how it went in Game Boy Advance. Okay. See, now I'm nothing but a coward, blah, blah, blah. Items. Ring. That ring. It's my brother's. He really said all those things about me? They'll talk about that. So you've asked to take up arms, blah, 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 it's the same. Game Boy Advance, healing outside of battle doesn't give you absolutely anything. However, healing inside of battles, and only inside of battles, gives the player absolutely everything, increased stats. That ring belonged to Scott. FTR, every increase of stats in this content. Is he alive? He gave us this ring in Fynn just before he lost the last of his strength. Did he say anything? No, nothing. Your Highness, please. The ring belongs with you. No, keep it. It suits men of courage. You infiltrated Fynn and returned to tell the tale. You've proven yourselves quite capable. It would seem I underestimated your strength. I would have you lend that strength to our cause. There is a magical metal known as mithril, and we need strong warriors if we were to obtain it. We lost Fynn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of mithril. I have charged Joseph, a man living in Salamand, with the task of finding a source of mithril. I do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. To go with Minwu to Salamand to look into it. FTR, every increase of stats in the context means only good things to the player. That is, good things that the player always wants to have for his group. I heard my lady's words and have waited here for you since. To reach Salaman, we must first pass through the port town of Palun. Take my canoe and let us be on our way. Alright, we got a new person. And we got a canoe. Yay. Alright, let's see. What does Minwoo have? Minwoo is a staff. He's got a copper caress. He is a white mage. He's got a lot of magic that's going to come in handy. His cure is at level 7. Life, Suna, teleport. Okay. Oh, and apparently in this they're also right-handed or left-handed. So far everybody's right-handed. Bitrate's bouncing around. I apologize for any buffering you might be having. My bitrate's at 1200 right now. Way to go, Spectrum Internet. Alright, we're back up to 2600. I apologize if you're getting buffering or blurriness. Alright, I think what we might do here is we might let Minwoo beat up on Maria a little bit. And hopefully raise her hit points. Hopefully he won't kill her. Supposedly, the Famicom version of Final Fantasy is something that I consider to be really interesting. I'll mention those things soon. Obviously, I can only write about the things that I've read on the internet. But yeah. She hit herself. Can. That didn't work with poison. Now we got a canoe. Let's see, Basuna. Okay, so you got two forms of Basuna. You got one that cures things that wears off after battle. Probably like poison. And then you got the stuff regular, so that's probably gonna be like stone and stuff like that. That wasn't too far of a walk, now was it? Or should I say, road? It wasn't too bad of a road. Hard to tell who's gonna move first. The supposedly Famicom version of Final Fantasy II has atrophy or atrophy statistics built into the engine. For example, if the player makes Maria use spears for a long time in the beginning and the player stops making Maria regularly use spears for whatever reason, then Maria's spear statistics will decrease. That's basically what atrophy is, yeah. Oh, he escaped. $55 to $61. I had to get him up there to 100 like everybody else. It makes a game that's considered to be difficult even more unforgiving. Might be interested in something like that. Unless I'm mistaken, it's available in the Famicom version of Final Fantasy II and only the Famicom version. Theory, they could have included the NES version of Final Fantasy II in my classic edition. However, they only included Final Fantasy 1 in my system, no Final Fantasy 2 or Final Fantasy 3 in my classic edition. I am using... let's see here. Alright, so I have this game on the Nintendo emulator, but I'm gonna type it in because I can't exactly pronounce it. Virtua NES or something like that. And that has the I have the original Final Fantasy on that. Original Final Fantasy 1, 2, and I think 3 as well on that. Now, as far as I'm aware, they hadn't come out with Final Fantasy 3 yet on PSP. So I'm thinking about getting the Pixel remaster on Steam for that one. I can technically play it on Nintendo, but I don't think it runs as smooth. My emulators are kind of old. Good, hit points went up again. Great. Keep it coming. thing with atrophy, statistic adds another layer of realism to Final Fantasy II. IMO, it's insane that a game that released in '88 has statistics that can constantly decrease and increase depending on the actions of the player. Yeah. Alright, we're going in. You folks wouldn't be looking to book passage on a ship, would you? Just 32 gil, we'll see you safely to Pop. No, not right now. Thank you. The Empire hasn't attacked Paloom or Pop, at least not yet. The ship heading out of our little port will take you straight to Pop. I'm considering playing the Pixel remaster of 3. By the way, 3 also released on DS. The DS version looks like the DS version of 4. Luneth and the other knights have FMV videos. Yeah. Yeah, I played a little bit of 3. They also, yeah, on the DS, it's like the 3D images. It's okay. I think I still kind of prefer the older graphics than the DS. Now there's a fine lass. How about you and me go have a drink? With you, not a chance. Fast, Salaman, once you pass off, they say all the cities are under the control of the Empire. Alright, we got dagger, mace, axe, and we still got the weak foot. Now, they don't got a thing for mace there. I'm assuming it's going to be considered like a sword, maybe? I would consider it more like a staff, in my opinion. Back there. This is Paloom. It's just a little port town. Paloom's a town of freedom. Want to settle down here with me, handsome? Alright. Where we're going to spend some money. Oh, no, we didn't want to say that. Hold up. Alright, let's see what the magic costs here. Alright, cure we already have. Creates double image raising evasion, protect, creates magic curtain raising defense, shell, magic. All white then. I don't think there's any other doors. I think that's it. We got pirates here, but we don't have pub. There's no pub here. That's just strange. That's okay, we need to get some equipment anyway. I might have to get him a bow. Otherwise, I'll have to put him in the front row. Hopefully, she won't kill us though. Almost. Alright, I don't know if we can fight in the canoe. I don't think you can. You can take the boat to Paw, but I think you can also walk there too. I still have to play Final Fantasy 3. I might start with the DS version, even though the Knights are in the yeah. I just don't like the way that they did the 3D. I think they could have done it a little bit better. Supposedly, the company that made the DS version admitted that the Crystal Tower is frustratingly difficult and annoying. However, they kept it just as brutal and difficult as it was in Famicom. By the way, Matrix Software and Square made the DS version of Final Fantasy. Ooh, a sprinter. I'm not sure how tough this thing is. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. It was a new monster. Too fast. Too fast. She's getting there. She's almost to 100. How's her money? Alright, let's get a little bit more. Alright, she made it up to 100. Yay. Let's see what equipment we can buy. Let's stay at the end first. We don't really need weapons, we need armor and magic. Does the weapons and armor affect agility of them? Probably look at status. That doesn't really tell you anything about... Oh, there we go. Agility is 5. Quickly equipped. Copper Caress. Agility is still 5, so... Your equipment does not affect your stats. My complaint about that is, why would I put heavy armor on a mage? You buy the bronze helmet, which, you know, helmet is like a knight or a warrior's headgear. Why would you put that on a mage? But I guess in this, everybody can wear everything. Alright, everybody's got a caress. Just need to get 2 more helmets, 3 more gloves. I mean, I guess you could choose not to give it to them, you know, if you want to do like roleplay kind of thing. You could choose not to give it to them, but then their defenses are going to be all that great. It would have been nice, you know, you can wear this, it'll strengthen you, but then it's going to like lower your agility because it's heavier armor. These are different forms here. A little bit tougher. YouTube statistics are hilarious. My screen is showing 1 watching now. Does that mean that Valerian left the stream? Yeah. We were talking about that earlier. Not very accurate. Valerian left the stream, then that makes sense. The part that say 1 watching now is referring to me. I'm the only one that's currently watching. Yeah, I left. It's cloud computing. Yeah. You dig into it, you learn that it's a can of worms. Updating a distributed database and getting data back out of it while it's being updated. He ran away. That little chicken. said in those messages up there, another way to do it is to refresh the page, and who wants to do that? Refreshing this page would interrupt the awesome stream. Thank you. Got some decent gil out of that one. We were ambushed. Ambushed again. You're gonna ambush me, why are you gonna run? Will you also finish Soul of Rebirth in Final Fantasy II? Soul of Rebirth has additional dungeons that are in the Game Boy Advance version. I'm rather certain that the PSP version has Soul of Rebirth. We'll see when we get there. How could the PSP version of Final Fantasy not have the? I'm sure it does, because the first one did. Alright, so now we got all the equipment. Next is to invest in magic. I can't allow my streams to have political messages in them. In a way, everything is political. Just the fact that I say that I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy II is being political and saying political. Yeah. We try to reduce as much political conversation as possible, simply because it can start very big arguments. Whether there's no blood folks despise, two, for many reasons. One of the reasons is that player can make this group overpowered at the very beginning of the game. Anything can be made political by extremists. We don't make things political here. We're just here to sit back, relax, and have some fun. Enjoy, in this particular case, an old school game. And try to not worry and stress over the political things going on in life. The fact that Final Fantasy II then allows the group to become overpowered at the very beginning of the game is one of the reasons that I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy II. Well, I like Final Fantasy II. I'm not gonna, it's not my favorite. I like it. I like the characters. The storyline is okay. It's different. You know, the way the fighting and leveling up and whatnot is different. But it's not necessarily bad. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't be playing it. Kids these days overuse the word political to mean anything that can be argued about. Ooh, we got a different goblin here. We got a goblin guard. Yeah, he wasn't that tough. Besides the music and one story, yes, I realized 2 is basically Star Wars Episode 4, which released in '77. Political is not the same as controversial. I don't like the level up style of this game, but I don't judge folks who do. I think I still prefer, you know, the level. It's a little bit more structured to get experience points and go up level. I'm not really a huge fan of buying magic either. I like learning magic. You know, if you're a mage, you learn it. Buying it, and then all of a sudden you're proficient in it. Although in this, they kind of tackled that a little bit with you buy it, and then you become proficient the more you use it. So, I mean, yeah. I think one of the things that I kind of like about it being a little different is it's a little bit more open to, you know, whatever play style you want to follow. Okay, so in other words, you have the freedom to decide what kind of class you want your characters to be. Or you can make them a jack of all trades and have them be, you know, masters of magic and weapon if you want. You could do that. Or you could just decide, okay, like what I'm doing, Firion is going to be a paladin. Maria's going to be a red mage. Guy is a warrior. And of course, Minwu is a white mage. They established that at the beginning of the game. So you could do that. Or if I wanted to, I could be like, you know, we're going to make Guy a monk and fight with his hands. You could do that. I kind of like that a little bit. My problem with this kind of leveling is I'd use the hell out of it and take all the fun out of the game. Yep, one hit dead. One hit dead. Or magic, zoom, gone. Yeah. Yeah, I get your point there too. It all depends on how disciplined you want to be. You know, it's the same thing like, okay, Minwu's a white mage, but he's got warrior armor on. The bronze helm, the copper cuirass, and the bronze gloves. That's something that's heavy armor that a warrior would wear. Okay? But it increases his defense. But why would a white mage wear heavy armor? So, if I was to be more disciplined, then I would have kept him with the leather armor. Same thing with a red mage. Red mage wouldn't wear heavier armor either. And I might tweak that later in playthrough when we get our next equipment. I might go back to doing that just simply because it's fitting. It's the roleplay part. Political is not the same as controversial. In that case, it's a good thing that I'm writing messages about why I'm such a huge fan of 2, and I'm not writing political messages that could get me in trouble. Political, it depends on how you want to use the word. In this case, when we're talking political, we're talking more of government politics. In this particular case, somebody came in and was saying he wanted Trump to be president again in 2024. Okay, that's political. That's what we're referring to as political. Whether you're a Trump fan, a Biden fan, a Bernie fan, whatever fan, okay, that's political. Coming in and saying, you know, liberals are idiots or conservatives are idiots, that's political. We're trying to avoid that kind of stuff. Now, I occasionally might talk about politics, and I need to do a little bit better about that myself. But unless I bring it up, let's try to avoid it and focus more on game. Now, if we want to chat about game controversials and why we like this game and why we don't like this game, that's okay. That's fine, as long as we don't start fighting and arguing over it, okay? Then I'm going to have to say, no, we're not going to do that no more. But when it comes to talking about government and reality and whatnot, we're trying to escape reality a little bit here. That's the whole point of streaming and playing games, is we want to get away from the world and just relax and have peace. That's kind of my goal. All right, let's see. Blank raises evasion. This raises defense. This raises magic defense. Let's do protect. And that's all we can buy right now anyways. We're going to give protect to Maria, and then we'll eventually buy another one for Firion. Yep, these options. I've learned over the years that opinions are like bee-holes. Everyone has one and they all stink. Sometimes, yeah. All right, guys. That's all I got time for today. I thank y'all for coming. If you're new, please subscribe. And if you liked it, please give us the thumbs up. We'll be live again tomorrow. Same time, 9 a.m. We're going to continue where we left off here with Final Fantasy II. We got a few more spells we're going to try to learn. Then we're going to take the ship over to Poft and try to continue the storyline. I hope y'all have a great day, and we'll see you.